Alright, we're going to show you how to install the new Spark Arrestor End Cap on the YZ 2-strokes for both the 250 and 125. Okay, the first step you're going to want to do is take the provided drill bit. There's 8 rivets here at the end of the silencer that you're going to want to drill all 8 of those out. Okay, the 4 on the outer edge is for the end cap itself. Then there's 4 more inside a little bit. That's going to be for the internal insert. You're going to want to make sure that you drill all of those out. Okay, now that you got all 8 of the heads of the rivets drilled off, you can take a punch and a hammer to punch the stem out of the hole. That way you'll be able to get the end cap off. So now that you got all the rivets drilled out and punched out, you got the end cap off, you have a silicone seal in here on the insert. Go ahead and take a razor blade and just cut along the edge to cut that silicone seal right out. Once you got that silicone cut all the way around, you can grab right onto this snooter here and just wiggle it in all directions and slowly work it out of the end of the canister. Alright, so here's just a little tip. The rivets you drilled out, you might have to peel the packing back a little bit to find the bottom of that rivet and pull that out. That just prevents it from rattling around later on. Okay, now that you got everything out of the end of the silencer here, take the same drill that you used to drill off the heads of the rivets and then just drill out the hole all the way through, all 8 of them. That way the new hardware will fit through. Okay, now that you got the OEM insert out, everything cleared out of the way here, you're going to need to plug the 4 holes that hold the insert for the OEM piece. We provide the nylon lock nuts as well as the provided button head bolts. So you're going to want to push the packing in just a little bit so you can see that hole. And then what I've done is just slide the nut down in there and kind of hold it over the hole, and then take one of the provided button head bolts, slide that in and get it started. And then we're going to do the same thing for all 4 holes there. And now you got all 4 of those started out. Take a combination wrench and slide it in there over the nut. I'd like to use the open end side. It's going to be a little difficult to get the box end over the nut. So just get that in there, hold it, and take a 3mm Allen wrench and tighten all 4 of those down. So now that you got the 4 inner holes plugged up, take the insert that's provided and make sure that the part number that's etched into it is facing towards the top of the silencer, and then the raised edge of the insert will face towards the outside of the silencer. Just go ahead and get that lined up. You might have to reach in and adjust the core a little bit to get the insert to be able to slide in. And then just slide it in just far enough so that your mounting holes all line up. Then take your provided button head bolts, the 4 that are remaining, and just go ahead and get that started in those threads. Leave them loose right now. Just get them started by hand. Okay, once you got all 4 of those bolts started by hand, next step's going to be taking your screen, and there's a machined out circle right here. You can just set the screen right in that, and then take the Spark Arrestor End Cap and slide it right over top, making sure that the EE logo is on the outside of the silencer. Then take your provided socket head bolts and get the end cap started here. And as you tighten this down, by leaving these 4 bolts on the insert loose, it'll pull these together, creating a better seal. And once you get those 2 tightened, take that 3mm Allen wrench and tighten down the 4 insert bolts. Alright, so now your OEM YZ silencer is now Spark Arrested. You're forestry approved to go out and ride some trails or any events that's going to require that. If you have any questions with installation, give us a call at 517-393 2421.